salutations, beautiful people. This is Brother Leo, Brother Conscious, with another segment of BIA Brothers in America. You know the vibe. It's Brother Leo again. This is my co-host,
Holy
Mr.
water,
Holy Water, with a
ho-
side of green tea.
holy water and green tea. Let's rock.
Yes, yes, yes. You know the vibe. You know the vibe. We're trying to keep the day segment kind of short because I know in this new day and this new time, people attention span is kind of low. So we're gonna try to keep it short and concise a little bit. You know what I'm saying, Big Brother? Um,
Hmm.
my first question, I'm gonna go first again, all right, Big Brother, because you know when you get the going, you get the going, you feel me? So let me go ahead and ask my first question first. All right.
Hmm.
Do you think we need to go to therapy after we get out of serious relationships? Because I feel like, me personally, I feel like a lot of time, I feel like a lot of, and this ain't bashing, but I feel like a lot of time when I meet certain individuals, they come with a lot of baggages, like a lot of baggage and so forth. And I feel like this individual needs some therapy, like this personal therapy. I know myself, I need therapy myself, but my thing is, I can acknowledge like what's going on in my life and I would make no excuses or justify my actions to the least. You know what I'm saying? I could know like, okay, cool. I went through trauma. I went through uh, I went through hardship and so forth. But I feel like not everybody has that type of consciousness to recognize when they need help, or they're too prideful or egotistical to acknowledge that, yo, I need help. But to my question to you again, do you think that we need to go through therapy, relationship therapy, counseling, every time we get into a serious relationship, whether it's toxic or whatever, rather than carrying like more baggage to a new relationship with somebody who don't deserve the trauma you went through with your last relationship because it's somebody completely new?
Well, it's kind of funny, man, because what uh what we see in today's world, the world that we live in today is just I don't know what's going on in today's world. But one thing I can say one thing I can say is people people need to focus on themselves in general while they're in the relationship. And there should be therapy while
Hmm.
they're in the relationship. As far as your question, though, yes. But I think first they should do some self therapy and
Mm.
diagnose their own brain and really get a full
Yes.
understanding on what it is they need to be doing. That's what I really believe,
Yeah.
you know.
Yes, because I feel like because not the like I want the audience to understand this ain't no bashing because they feel like it's woman bashing. Some people like, oh, we bash a woman. This ain't no woman bashing.
No.
Because at the end of the day, like me, with my significant other, I be telling her time and time again, listen to me, baby girl. I have no fault with me saying I'm wrong for doing anything. I fuck up all the time. I have no problem being like, oh, my bad, I fuck up. But I feel like sometimes with a woman, I feel like there isn't no accountability with a woman. Like she'd be like, oh, it's your fault or so forth. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I feel like I fuck up all the time. Like, oh, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm infallible. I fuck up all the time. My bad. I did it wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of times that we don't have people are not adults. Like it's point the finger here and it's point the finger there. Brother King, he told me one time, he said, yo, when you pointing your finger, just remember it's three fingers pointing back at you. You dig what I'm saying? You point your finger at the person, it's three more pointing at you. So, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Pointing right back at you. So I feel like accountability need to be in action. You know, accountability. People like recognize, like, yeah, I wasn't this, I wasn't this rightful person. Like, I wasn't this because, like, every time you meet a woman, right? Not saying every time, but some women, not all women. One of my friends corrected me today. Not all women, some women. It's like when a woman go in a relationship with another guy, her stories will be the last dude fucked up this and he did this and he did that. It's never, well, I helped to contributed towards him fucking up. It always he did this and he did that. He cheated, he did the it always they're pointing the finger at someone else. Whereas you gotta sit and stop, take some kind of accountability and address it again. Like, okay, cool. Well, it was like this, and rather than me make shit better, I kind of add more gasoline to the fire and let that motherfucker go. You feel me? Rather than be like, oh, I'm woman enough and I can admit my wrongdoing. I just feel like that's not like a woman. Like
Yeah.
it's just this and it's just that.
Yeah, what I hate about relationships are is a lot of people will get into a relationship and not necessarily be focused or tuned in on a mission. They're just in a relationship. And I'm like,
Hmm.
what it like we're just here just to be together and I'm supposed to be faithful to this? You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That's how I look at it. Like
Hmm.
I don't get it all the time, but it is kind of weird. It is kind of weird for me to really engage in relationships because
Hmm.
they have, in my opinion, they have to be built on some type of mission.
Yes. Yes.
So
All right, big brother. That's my question now. Let's go ahead. Cha-cha-ching. Hit me with your first
okay,
shot, big brother.
is being single detrimental to society?
I wouldn't consider it as being like hazardous or detrimental, for a lack of words right now. I feel like what a lot of folks need to do, because I feel like there are a lot of people that are serial daters. There are people that are serial daters. They would
Mm-hmm.
date from one person, not give themselves any chance to heal or anything, and date another somebody else, and right after, and give yourself no time to heal at all. You dig like at all. It would just like jump from one person to the other, to the other, to the other, to the other. And I'm like, you know what you're doing? Like you carrying a lot of shit from your past relationships onto another relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't giving yourself no time to heal. To men, same thing. Like you ain't giving your dick no time to breathe. To some female, you ain't giving your pussy no time to air. You know what I'm saying? The air is like for one person. So I feel like sometimes it's good to be single to recap yourself. You dig what I'm saying? To grab a hold of yourself and to assess what you have going on or what you just went through in terms of trauma. We're going right back to trauma, all the trauma and experience you just had, because you're not with the person again. I mean, you're not with the person now, otherwise you wouldn't be single. But I feel like sometimes it's good to take a breather, relax, get back to the basis, get back to yourself, your happiness. If you don't have happiness, get back to being happy. Find the issues that are a problem and deal with it rather than ignore it and put it to the side. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't feel like being single is detrimental towards you. I feel like that's a blessing because that time you have to get the recap to what went wrong to your last relationship and to reapproach your next relationship and get yourself mentally prepared. You know what I'm saying? For
Right.
your journey that you have coming up, you know?
I think it has its pros and cons because
Right.
I believe if America was more family oriented, the society would be a
Hmm.
whole lot better, a whole lot more different. It wouldn't be so much stuff going on if things were family oriented. But that maybe I should have used a different word than detrimental. But I believe it can be detrimental if we don't get back to that family orientation, that family oriented way of being.
I wanna piggyback off that too, and in the regards of being family, because I feel like a lot of folks right now is a sense of being selfish because you're talking about family, and I believe in the village mentality. The village mentality, way, the African proverb of it takes a village to raise a child or to raise a family and to sustain a family. Everybody now is all for themselves. It's all from individualism. It is no more teamwork. It's all what I could do. You dig? So I do feel a need that we have to implement because again, because what I see like a lot in terms of these modern day children and so forth, a lot of these issues that we have, and I'm going off topic a little bit. We have parents that they don't want to be parent no more. They rather be their child's friend. You dig? Like us growing up or being reared was so fucking bad. Like don't get me wrong. I feel like in the black community, us being read like we was abused. And somebody did a post on social media, it's like, yo, ain't this crazy how black people can sit here and crack jokes about their be getting abused as a child. Like, yo, remember when Auntie grabbed the vase and break it across my head? You know what I'm saying? Like we not saying glorified, but we kind of glorified the abuse. But like, and I see had a lot of parents. I know, I know, or the extension cord, or remember when Auntie went to or mom went to whoop you and the
And
extension cord wrap around your neck and put a well.
that's definitely a extension cord. That's definitely um I never had that experience, but just to think about it, it's like wow. You know, I've seen fathers online with their daughters with extension cord. I'm like, listen, dude, like you know, that's a little like that's a little you know that's a little
Excessive.
very says a belt is enough. A belt
Yeah.
is literally enough. Like you know any type of belt. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
And
know. Because I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? You probably got some nice whooping. I definitely got some nice whooping. My father used to put it on me. You know what I'm saying? Not in terms of like no diddy, right? My father used to whoop the shit out of
dude,
me. You feel me?
why would you say that
No,
man
I
on the
know because I say
podcast?
put it on because I say certain references and you're
but
gonna be like,
but
yeah,
then you
he used to
say
whoop my
but then you gonna use that man. You didn't.
oh my bad. Well, no, yeah, well, pause then. My apologies. Pause. I'm sorry.
I'll take that out my
Yeah.
clips.
Yes,
I'm
okay.
taking. I'm
But
like
but yes, my father used to whoop my ass. You feel me? He used to whoop my ass. I tell people this reference. I say I was afraid of my father, especially when I'm doing some dumb shit. But I was afraid of my father, like how vampires, quote unquote, afraid of holy water. Wink, wink. You think like you could kill a vampire by dosing them with holy water or is it holy? Yes, holy water or stare. Like that's how it was with me. Fought my father or sunlight. You know what I'm saying? Like my father, when he came around, he was a disciplinarian. Point blank. Period. He would whoop the shit on my ass. You know what I'm saying? So I understand, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of parents, I feel like a lot of parents now, they wanna friend their children. You dig what I'm saying? And it's
yeah.
like back in the days, we had a different mindset as it is now. Like, like the neighbor could have whooped the child. I'm going off topic a little bit. I'm gonna end with this though. The neighbor was able to whoop the child out, so at least tell the mom and let the mom be like, don't tell me nothing about my child. As my child, let me raise my child and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Whatever else the case may be. But that's a story for another day. That's a story for another day. My apologies for wasting some precious time.